Hello YouTube, this is PSP Slim Hacks, and today I'm going to show you on how to go from Windows 8 to Windows 7. Alright, the first thing you want to do is you want to completely shut down your computer, so I'm just going to shut it down. Once the computer is shut down, you want to go to your BIOS, and you go to the BIOS by pressing F2, Escape, or Delete. In my case, it's going to be F2. And I'm just gonna give you a little note. If you guys are using a laptop and your F2 is in the same color as the FN button, you are gonna be required to press FN and then F2. So that's in my case. Your case could be different, but in my case it's gonna be F2. So I'm just gonna turn on the computer and I'm gonna press FN and press F2 multiple times. Well, in this case, a lot of times, until it boots up into the BIOS. Now that we're in the BIOS, we're gonna change some settings around here. We are gonna go to the tab that says Security, as you can see right here. Now in the Security tab, where it says Secure Boot, make sure it's from Enabled, and you wanna disable it. Otherwise, if you do not disable it, the computer will not even try to read your Windows 7 operating system CD. So make sure that's disabled. Next, we want to go into the Advanced tab, and where it says here's the Advanced tab, and where it says Virtualization Technology, you want to make sure it's changed from whatever. Currently, mine says VTX only. You want to change that from whatever it is to disabled. So make sure to disable Virtualization Technology. Next, we're gonna go down to System Configuration under the Advanced tab. So I'm just gonna press Enter, and you want to go all the way down to where it says Boot Mode. And where it says Boot Mode, you have to change it from UEFI Boot to CSM Boot. If you do not do this, once your Windows 7 operating system CD is booting up, it's gonna get stuck at the Windows 7 logo. So it's gonna just be displaying Windows 7 logo, and it's gonna be stuck there for good. So make sure it's on CSM boot. Once you've done that, you're set to go. So right now, this computer, you just wanna go to Exit, and you wanna go to Exit Saving Changes. So alright, I'm just gonna exit Saving Changes. And it's gonna ask you yes or no. Obviously you want to say yes. Once your computer is shut down, you wanna make sure you have your Windows 7 operating system CD. So I have mine right here, and we're gonna need to boot it up. So in order to boot it up, is we press on the power button and we press F12. In my case, like I said before, F12 is in the same color as the FN button. So in my case, I'm going to be pressing FN and F12 at the same time in order to show the boot options. So I'm just going to do that right now. So here, let me find the F12 button. Alright, there we go. I'm going to power it on. I'm going to hold FN, and I'm going to be pressing F12 multiple times until it shows the boot menu. And there's the boot menu. Alright, now what we're going to do is we want to insert the disk. So I'm just going to, oops, my CD drive is in the other side. Sorry guys. So now I need to find the button. Oh, there it is. As you can see, I'm just going to insert my CD. Oops, having a hard time here. There we go. Alright, if you guys are using a laptop to downgrade from Windows 8 to Windows 7, I strongly suggest you to put your outlet into your laptop. That way, in case it doesn't run out of battery and doesn't corrupt the system. So there we go. So now that we're in the boot menu, I have my Windows 7 operating system in a CD, so I'm gonna choose my CD drive, which is this one. It says CD DVD. That's how you know if it's the CD drive. So I'm just gonna use my arrow keys, and I'm going to press enter. So and it's gonna be booting up into the CD. And it says press any key to boot from the CD, so just press the space bar, or just press any key, and now it's gonna boot up. Or if it says this Windows Boot Manager, just press enter, and then it's gonna say Windows is loading files. So I'm just gonna wait. Now we're in the main installation window of Windows 7, so you just want to choose your language, your keyboard, and your time. So I'm just your language, I mean. So I'm just gonna click next, and I'm gonna click install now. I'm gonna go right here. I accept the license terms, and I'm gonna click next, and I'm gonna go to custom. Now right here where it says custom, yours is gonna have the OEM reserved for your computer's manufacturer. I formatted my hard drive before making this video, so that way I won't waste time explaining to you guys what I did or what I'm not. I'm just getting to the basic steps in order from downgrading from Windows 8 to Windows 7. So in your case, if you have files such as music, pictures, and documents in your Windows 8, I suggest you to cancel this and go back into Windows 8 and back up all your files. If you don't care about all the files and programs you have, stick to this part. I'm just gonna go to drive options, and I'm gonna format the hard drive, and I'm gonna click OK. That's what I do. I always do that. Once it's formatted, I'm gonna make sure that the partition or hard drive that I want to install Windows 7 is already highlighted like that. This is the only one, so mine is highlighted in blue like this, and I'm gonna click next. And now I'm gonna have to wait. So I'm gonna pause this video until this is finished, guys. I'll be right back. At some point, once it hits 100%, it's gonna be restarting. So you just wanna press restart now, or you just wanna let the countdown go down. So the computer's gonna be booting up again, and as you notice, once this screen goes out, you're gonna notice that you're gonna see Windows 7 booting logo is gonna be popping out, but it's still not finished installing the operating system. So still, let's let the system continue installing. And at this part you want to wait again, so I'm just gonna wait. At some point it's gonna say setup will continue after restarting your computer, so the computer is gonna restart by itself one more time. And if you notice your screen was flashing, that means that the installation was trying to get the correct resolution for your laptop. So right here the operating system should boot up for the first time, and it's gonna ask you to enter a name to call your computer or laptop, and it's gonna ask you to put your name as username. So we're just gonna wait for that. And right here, this is where I told you guys that you're gonna type a username and type a name for your PC. So I'm just gonna name it I'm just gonna put PSP Slim Hacks, and I'm gonna click next. Yeah, I don't want to activate it right now. I'm gonna click next. I'm just gonna ask me later. I'm just gonna choose Central Time USA. Click next, and I'm just gonna wait for this. Now congratulations, you already have Windows 7 installed. You successfully downgraded Windows 8 to Windows 7. Now the question that you're probably asking yourself, why is everything so big? Well, now that you install a fresh operating system, you're gonna need to install the drivers for your computer or laptop, or I should say PC or laptop. So the first thing you may notice is that if you have a laptop, maybe the Wi-Fi is not gonna be it's not gonna, the Wi-Fi is not gonna be connected. It's gonna show a problem like this: no connection or available. It's not even gonna detect the Wi-Fi hardware. So for now, right now, I don't like how it looks. So for right now, I'm just gonna right-click the desktop. I'm gonna go to personalize. I'm gonna go to the bottom right here where it says display. I'm gonna click on it, and I'm gonna go all the way to the top where it says adjust resolution. Right here, I'm just gonna change the resolution to 1366 by 768. I'm just gonna click OK. I'm gonna keep the changes. So now it looks a little bit better, but you're gonna be required to install the latest updates. And to do that, first we're gonna need to have another computer. So I'm gonna be using this computer over here. And once you have that computer ready, or whatever second computer you're gonna be using, you're gonna make sure you know what laptop brand you have, or the manufacturer. So for example, I have a Toshiba. I'm just gonna disconnect this. I don't need it now no more. I have a Toshiba. You wanna flip your laptop around, and you're gonna read. You're obviously gonna need the manufacturer, Toshiba, and then the name of the laptop. So mine says Toshiba Satellite, and then L855S5405. You're gonna need to go to Google, and you're gonna need to type Toshiba Satellite. Well, in my case, I'm gonna need to type all this right here. So I'm gonna do that. So let's go into this computer, guys. Once you're in the second computer, you want to type in the manufacturer of your laptop, the name of the laptop, and the model number of your laptop, and at the end you want to type in drivers. And usually it's going to be the first link that you want to click on, because you want to make sure you go to the manufacturers of the laptop or PC website, official website. Don't go to any other website. And here's a picture of my laptop. I'm going to go to the tab that says drivers and updates. I'm going to go down and I'm going to click on Wi-Fi. And this is the part that sucks. You have to download one by one until you want to download one by one. Like I said, you want to save it into a USB, and you want to connect the USB to your laptop or PC and see if that's the correct driver to get your internet. And you'll know right away when it's not and when it is. When it's not, nothing's going to appear right after it extracts the files. If it is, a little program should run, and it's going to ask you to click next and install the driver, and it should install by itself. So once your computer has internet access, you want to go to Start, you want to go to All Programs, and you want to go to Windows Updates. And this is where it's not gonna look like this, but it's gonna ask you to scan for updates. And you wanna, once it scans for updates, you select the most important ones, which is the video card. That's usually the only one I installed. Sometimes I install the sound driver, but most of the time it already works with the computer as you were installing the operating system. So yeah, that's basically it. Well, thank you for watching this video. Please comment, thumbs up, and subscribe for more PC tutorials. This is PSP Slim Hacks showing you how to downgrade from Windows 8 to Windows 7. Well, this is PSP Slim Hacks. Bye.